In this series, subscribe for all of the hottest and all of the latest happening out here in the bottom of crypto.
Have some fun. I mean, it's like there's a good chance that crypto is the future currency of Earth.
Satoshi Nakamoto.
So you're going to show me that Satoshi Nakamoto is you?
Yes.
I am sure that it is a bubble. In fact, it's probably the biggest bubble I've ever seen.
I have never in my life seen a bigger bubble. So news in the cryptocurrency bubble. We have Cardano approaches new major upgrade. For those of you who've been following along, know that Cardano is about to launch its new stage. It's been seeing some crazy price action. It's really cool to see. Love Cardano. I've been holding Cardano since well, basically since its initial launch, actually, when it was worth a lot more money than it is today. The Cardano Foundation's coin ADA hit its all-time high of 97 cents on February 12th, having started the year trading at 18 cents, thus entailing 438% gains year to date. On February 3rd, Cardano's development firm Input Output Hong Kong successfully conducted a hard fork and also applied the Goguen native token upgrade, known as the Mary upgrade, to Cardano's testnet, which transforms the blockchain into a multi-asset network similar to Ethereum. The team expects to have launched the mainnet by the end of February. The other features of Goguen update will roll out simultaneously in accordance with different phases of the Cardano roadmap. In terms of functionality, this upgrade would equate Cardano's native tokens to ERC20 fungible and ERC721 non-fungible tokens on Ethereum. For the first time, users on the Cardano blockchain will be able to create their own tokens, be it fungible or NFTs. In addition to these similarities with the Ethereum blockchain, there are design differences between Cardano's native tokens when compared to Ethereum tokens. Here it is, folks. This is what we've been waiting for in the Cardano ecosystem. It's time to finally have smart contracts and native assets on top of Cardano. It's already the most decentralized cryptocurrency we have. I think the staking numbers are like 71% or something, and Ethereum, obviously they're still waiting for Ethereum 2.0 to come out, but it's like 2% or something like that. This is really bullish news for Cardano. I think it's hilarious to watch all the ETH maxis on Twitter. I think it's time they stop. There's enough room for Ethereum, there's enough room for Cardano, there's enough room for Polkadot, but all these, I think part of the problem is, for those of you who've been around for a while, know that the XRP army was strong for a while, and it kind of feels like maximum shilling in the crypto space is all about ADA these days, and how ADA's going to the moon this, ADA's going to the moon that, and I think that's probably why so many Ethereum people are hating, and they don't call themselves Ethereum maxis, but they definitely are. And I think Hoskinson and the whole team of Cardano's got some great things coming. I think Polkadot is coming. If you're not in Polkadot right now, what are you doing? Polkadot and Cardano, there's going to be interchain operability. It's not going to be one chain or the other. All these chains are going to be working together. It's going to be really great. There's room for all of them. Cardano is going to the moon. Now in Bitcoin news, Motley Fool adding 5 million Bitcoin to its 10x portfolio, has a 50x price target. We plan to hold this Bitcoin investment for many years, and we'll wait for all our members in our new 10x service to be able to buy before we do. Financial and investment advisory giant, the Motley Fool, has announced it will invest $5 million into Bitcoin with the expectation that it will rise to $500,000. Announced earlier today via a blog and Twitter post, the firm stated it won't be buying overpriced ETFs, but will be buying Bitcoin directly. Currently ranked 5th globally in the investing category, according to SimilarWeb, and with 87 million website visits per month, the Motley Fool outlined 3 core reasons behind the purchase. Bitcoin is a better store of value than gold. You hear that? It's an effective hedge against inflation, and it has the potential to become a transactional asset. There it is, another day, another bank, another institution, another investment fund wanting to buy Bitcoin. They love Bitcoin. They can't get enough. They're coming to the space. All right, Robinhood announces plans to offer crypto deposits and withdrawals. Don't use Robinhood. Although that is a good thing. It's kind of nice that they actually are letting you deposit and withdraw your crypto, but still don't use Robinhood. Bitcoin price I63K next as rising Bitcoin dominance puts altcoins at risk. Now, I'm not going to read too much about this, but basically we broke the psychological barrier of $50,000. Banks are revealing their interest in Bitcoin everywhere, and we keep seeing institutions flood in because they love Bitcoin. And the next level that some people think is 63K. Obviously, every single time Bitcoin shoots up really fast, the alts fall behind. I still have a pretty big bag of alts. I'm heavily more in alts than Bitcoin at the moment. I think if I was trying to time the swings, I'd probably go a bit heavier into Bitcoin, but I mean, who really knows what's going to happen next? And it's kind of all these joked about alt seasons we're seeing. They're finally here. We've been joking and memeing and begging for alt season to come for years, but right now is the time. Bitcoin is going, every time it goes up quickly, the alts definitely fall behind. They start bleeding red, and that's a great time to scoop them up and buy them, because every time Bitcoin does that fast shoot up and it starts correcting and sideways trading, the alts come really quickly behind, and usually further too. If you've been in the DeFi space lately, we've been seeing face melting gains lately. Even in some bigger blue chip coins like Polka Starter has been going crazy. APY Finance has been going nuts. All of these launch pads on DAOmaker and Polka Starter are doing crazy 10x, 100x gains for people. Alt season is just beginning. And so you got to just be looking for the right ones. But in the near future, it looks like Bitcoin will go up quickly and the alts will hurt. Coinbase is readying for public listing, gets $77 billion valuation from NASDAQ private market. Their settlement price of $303 per share would make Coinbase bigger than NYSE owner ICE. The ICE. Cryptocurrency exchange Coinbase is preparing to trade publicly in the next few months. It's being valued at $77 billion based on trading of the company's privately held shares on the secondary market. Those shares in the largest crypto exchange in the U.S. are changing hands on the NASDAQ private market at $303 a piece, according to two people with knowledge of the auction. That implies, a total company value of about $77 billion, greater than Intercontinental Exchange, Inc., the owner of the New York Stock Exchange. Now, this is obviously really bullish. Would I buy Coinbase? Probably not. I'd rather buy sweet Bitcoin. But if I can buy Coinbase or more crypto-related shares, and in Canada we have TFSA, like tax-free savings accounts that you can invest in, anything that you have tax freedom from, if you can buy things like Coinbase and MicroStrategy, then go for it. But I just don't really see a big point in buying Coinbase over actual Bitcoin. But yeah, I don't know too much about that, but it's obviously good news. Also, one fun thing about Coinbase is apparently Tesla did their Bitcoin buy through Coinbase. So institutions are loving Coinbase. Might be a good pickup right away. So Bitcoin at 1 million. Now, this one is not a good article at all. They don't have good fundamentals at all. But I just wanted to share this because this isn't from Cointelegraph. This isn't from CoinDesk. This is from CNBC, and they posted an article today, just about an hour and a half ago, saying Bitcoin at 1 million. Some analysts are bullish, but others warn of the risks ahead. Bitcoin has surged over the last few months and surpassed $50,000 for the first time this week. Anthony Pompliano, co-founder and partner at Morgan Creek Digital Assets, said Bitcoin could hit $500,000 by the end of the decade and eventually go on to reach 1 million per coin. One JP Morgan strategist warned that a major risk could be retail flows into Bitcoin drying up as the economy reopens. I think this is really interesting that they're, even on the front page, we're seeing that magic $1 million Bitcoin number. It's like as soon as we break 50K, they got to get that next hurdle. And of course, it's 100K, and then it's 288K, and then it's 300K, and then it's $500,000. But just the fact that they're talking about $1 million on mainstream media, really bullish. It's putting the idea in people's minds. And maybe some people are going to be thinking, you know, I didn't buy Bitcoin at $1. I didn't buy Bitcoin at $100. I didn't buy Bitcoin at $10K. Now it's $50K, so that seems expensive, but if Bitcoin's going to go to 1 million, then maybe it's not such a bad buy, and maybe we'll see a rush of retail investors come in. So really, all in all, bullish news for Bitcoin. Today is February 17th, and the biggest gainers in the space are Polymath Network, Horizon, PancakeSwap. I'm not a big Binance chain guy. IOST, Binance Coin, Venus, Bancor, Crypto.com Coin, Huobi, Monero, Icon, The Gaf, OKB. Most of the really big gainers that have been melting faces lately have been kind of quieting down. One thing here to take note is Kusama actually had some crazy gains the other day because of the announcement of something. Because Kusama, for those of you who don't know, is basically, it's not a test. It is the testnet for Polkadot, but it's also its own functioning chain. So it's not just like an Ethereum or Cardano testnet where it has no value. Kusama is its own full-fledged blockchain that is exactly the same as Polkadot, and they can test things before going live on Polkadot. And it has been doing incredibly well with some of the new innovations they've been trying on Polkadot. So if you felt like you were late to Polkadot, check out Kusama. It's a really good place for everything. We have some other okay winners here. We have Polygon, which of course are the Matic guys who just switched and rebranded. Really bullish on Polygon. It's probably the leading layer 2 solution right now for Ethereum, and those of you who have used DeFi or even made a simple trade in Ethereum know that we need some layer 2 solutions. So look into Matic, or formerly known as Matic, now known as Polygon. Also really bullish on these two projects, Reserve Rights Token and Avalanche. Check them out. Decred is gaining for some reason. What's interesting about Decred is that Decred is just another one of those Bitcoin forks. I think they're one of the ones to first have like a governance model, validating transactions equally with proof of work or something like that. A really good thing to know is that Decred was doing incredibly well in 2016, 2017, and 2018. And again, it's dead, kind of like Dash. And a lot of these coins now are just reviving a bit. Neo, NEM, EOS. All of these coins were Ethereum Classic, were coins that were there a long time ago, and they're just not doing well today. They have not stood the test of time. Something to know if you're new to this space is that altcoins come and go, but Bitcoin remains forever. There are very few coins that we know will be there 5 years from now. We know Ethereum is probably a sure shot. We have institutional investment. The whole DeFi ecosystem runs on Ethereum. The problem with Ethereum is its fees at the moment, and with Ethereum 2.0 taking a bit longer than people had hoped for. You have coins like Cardano and Polkadot coming very quickly. But there's very few coins that we know have stood the test of time. Another coin that has stood the test of time without the biggest use case is Litecoin. It's always in the top. It's always there. People trust Litecoin. They use Litecoin. Every single shiny hot altcoin that says they do 1 million transactions per second and this much faster than Bitcoin and this much more, this much cheaper than Ethereum and all this, they come and go, and when the next one comes, they just disappear into the oblivion. So be careful when you're buying altcoins. Make sure they're not the longest term plays. Make sure you don't get married to your bags either. I've been married to a Cardano bag for a long time that has hurt me. And now I rejoice in that peg, but it hurt me for quite a while. Biggest loser, we have Dogecoin, shocker, Ampleforth, AMP, Ravencoin, Cosmos. These are all very small losses, so I wouldn't think too much into these. These are the only coins that aren't in the green over 24 hours. So moral of the story, the top 10 coins right now will not be the top 10 coins in 5 years from now. Bitcoin probably will be. Ethereum likely will be as well. Polkadot and Cardano, I don't think they're going anywhere. Ripple has to figure some things out with SEC. Binance is pretending to be decentralized, but truly it's just another centralized coin. I love Binance. I hold a little bit of Binance coin, but if you want cheaper DeFi, check them out, but I would just wait for Polkadot and Cardano to be running. Litecoin is probably here to stay. Bitcoin Cash is going to just keep doing worse and worse and worse. Chainlink is probably not going anywhere. Stellar's another one of those coins. It's like never in the top 10, but it's always a top 15 coin. A few coins to be bullish on here are Uniswap and Aave, even Cosmos. I would say between Uniswap and Aave, they're fighting to be the first DeFi coin in the top 10. And if you guys have been in the crypto space, you know that it is all about DeFi. So keep an eye and see which DeFi coin makes it into the top 10 first. Anyways, thanks for watching. A free way to support the channel is to like, subscribe, and comment something random. Comment what your favorite altcoin is this term. Shill me the worst coin that you think is going to make money, like just because of pure hype. And hope to see you guys in the next video. Long live the blockchain.